weekend. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
By the way, my name is Greg. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing perfectly fine. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, again, it's nice to meet you. Since this is our first time together,
Yeah,
and
right.
yeah, I just want to get to know you a bit more. How long have you been studying English with Mint now?
Uh, Actually, I live in America now, so it's not
Mm-hmm.
the morning. It is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, evening in the evening. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, these days I am studying English very hard, but
Mm-hmm.
my English isn't doesn't improve a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I feel despair, but
Okay.
uh,
Okay, well, it takes a lot of time, practice, learning, and effort to
mhm,
really improve the English language. I mean, something is not going to happen overnight. So,
mm,
for as long as you continue studying, you continue learning, improvements will come after.
mm, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Okay. But again, it's nice to meet. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's your regular teacher anyway?
Regular teacher is Carson. It is
Mm-hmm.
PM
Oh,
teacher.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm. So this is your first time doing your classes in the morning.
Uh, I have uh, tried in Thanksgiving holidays in
Mm-hmm.
the morning time.
Mm-hmm. But you prefer the evening time. It's
Yeah,
more
right, right.
convenient. It's more convenient for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Sunny, today, how do you want me to correct your sentences?
Immediately, please.
Okay, absolutely. I can do that. And the good news is I can also send you a feedback after. Okay,
Okay.
so I can do both for you.
Mm,
All right, cool. I have received your message, by the way.
mm-hmm.
Yep, about the material, the
Yeah.
article that you want us to talk about today, and it's about BDS.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I know a little about BTS, but I'm not really a fan, so I'll try my best to talk to you
Mm.
about BTS today. Probably you can tell me more about them.
Actually, I don't, I, I don't, yeah, know about BTS a lot
Oh,
too.
really? Okay.
Yeah, but yes, but I am proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I choose this article.
I see. Okay. Well, I also, read the article, and yeah, it's something that most Koreans should really be proud of because, for the last, I guess, 3 years, they've been, on top of the, MAMA in Japan, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
So, what's your comment about this one? What do you think about BTS?
Um, yeah, first of all, I am very proud of them, and
Mhm.
I think there are a lot of factors behind BTS
Mhm.
extensive success.
Mhm.
First, I think their songs and dance routines reflect the
Mhm.
latest trends, so this
Mhm.
draws an enthusiastic response from their fans.
Mhm.
And a subject of songs about subjects that
Mhm.
anyone can relate to or help to build up their base.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I think BTS are also noted for actively communicating with fans over social media. So
Yeah, okay.
I feel that they are very humble and yeah, not that um, secret. What is that? Uh, yeah, that they are very friendly
Mhm.
to fans,
Yeah.
and they also active in various community service activities. So I feel
Mhm.
that they do their social responsibility as
Yeah.
mm, as a model of teenagers, or
Mhm.
and they are ambassador of UNICEF. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Now, basing it on how popular they are now all over the world, what do you think is the good impact of their popularity in Korea? How, how does it help Korea in such a way?
Yeah, sure. I saw the article about tourism industry, and many
Mhm.
7% of tourists are BTS fan.
Wow. Okay. That's 7%.
Yeah, so I think BTS is no longer confined to Korean fans.
Mhm. I think so.
It is picking up fans around the world, and the
Mhm.
popularity of uh, um, and BTS perform concerts overseas on a huge scale, and the
Mhm.
tickets are sold out quite often.
Mhm. Mhm.
And yeah, as a result of this trend, many more foreigners learn Korean, eat Korean
Mhm.
food, visit Korea,
Mhm.
and yeah, follow Korean fashion trends.
Yeah.
Practically in my place,
Mhm.
when I was in Korea, I live in Myeongdong. It is very
Mhm.
uh,
Oh.
popular city of
Yeah.
tourists.
Very busy city.
Yeah, right. And many fans of BTS, including BTS, Korean pop culture, including BTS in
Mhm.
neighboring
Mhm.
countries, visit Korea to see Korea with their own eyes. So
Mhm.
yeah, it has also led to higher sales of Korean productive overseas, and yeah,
Mhm.
domestic.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it is very helpful. They are very helpful for Korea to
Mhm.
increase
I see.
its, yeah, economy and its
Are
public. Hmm.
You mean to say they are contributing a lot, right, in the
Mm,
tourism and
yeah, right.
economy of Korea?
Right, right. Contributing.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
They're doing a great job probably, right? That's very
Right.
good.
Uh,
Okay. I mean, are you a fan of BTS? Would you say that you're a fan?
Actually, not really, because I'm not young. I'm not that young,
I
so
know.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know about BTS or K-pop a lot.
Mm-hmm. We're the same.
But I just, yeah, proud of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is proud of them, and you have, you don't need to, feel surprised if I tell you that
Mm.
even most Filipinos today admire BTS. Like
Ah.
a lot of Filipinos would die to see BTS, attend, go
Mm.
everything. Like, even teenagers today, they're willing to spend every dollar that they have, every money that they have, just to watch a concert of BTS.
Yeah,
So
right.
I guess they are really influential.
Mm,
What do you
right,
think?
right. Actually, when I was a teenager,
Mhm.
I didn't like singers or celebrities a lot. So I think it
Why?
is just my character. It isn't just my
Yeah,
personality, but
or
yeah,
nature. Mhm.
yeah. But my friends,
Mhm.
yeah, spend a lot of money for them,
Mhm.
willing me. So, yeah, I think it is a teenagers
Mhm.
character of trait of teenagers, and it
Mhm.
is not that long. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it it is not that bad. But
Mhm.
uh, if they don't have a lot of money.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It can be, yeah, wasting money.
But what do you think could be the reason why most teenagers today are so attractive to, to K-pop artists and K-pop, culture?
Especially K-pop, you mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm, actually, I don't know. Oh, I think you know something more about them that than
Well,
me because you are
not really
foreigner.
because
Mhm.
not really because like what I have told you, I'm not really a fan,
Mm.
and yeah, I mean, I just know them, but not that much.
Uh,
And I've heard about them, but I haven't really watched any concerts from,
mm,
of BTS yet. I only see them on TV, so
uh,
I have a very limited knowledge about BTS. Plus, I don't really watch a lot of, shows.
mm,
Uh, I'm a boring person, I would say.
mm.
I sleep a lot.
I
Anyway,
and
oh, go
I
ahead.
yeah
Sorry.
I saw the critical what is that? The article
Mhm.
from critics
Mhm.
uh, Hallyu, Korean Wave,
Mhm. Mhm.
and they um, analysis that BTS lyrics is very
Mhm.
uh, mm, positive
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, more positive than other uh, artists. Uh,
Or you mean to say
Others
wholesome? It's more
wholesome.
wholesome.
Wholesome. What
Mhm.
is that? Wholesome.
Yeah. Oh, when you say wholesome, it's
Mm.
something that, as you know, most music today are not really, sometimes it's not really good to hear, but when you say wholesome, it's
Mhm.
having a good moral of influence, or it's morally good.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, right, right. That's
Yeah, something
all.
that makes good sense.
Yeah, right, right. So, especially in America, there are a
Mhm.
lot of famous or popular uh, artists, but
Mhm.
they song uh, very bad. So their lyric is very very what is that? Unwholesome.
Yeah, unwholesome. Yes, that's
uh,
right. That is right, actually.
so many parents don't like that. Don't like
Yeah, I
that.
think so too.
But BTS songs always song very positive
Always
things
sing.
and always
Always sing.
sing with
Mhm.
very positive things and
Mhm.
yeah they have yeah always wholesome advice to their fans,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
it is very positive effective effect to teenagers.
Mhm. I
So
think that could possibly be the reason why a lot of teenagers today are, becoming a big fan of BTS.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, changing my question. The concert based on this article is happening in Japan,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm.
I know for sure that most Koreans probably are raising their eyebrows
Mm.
because of it. I think because of the issue between Japan and Korea. But what can you say about this one?
Uh, yeah, it is true that there
Mhm.
is trade war between South Korea and Japan,
Mhm.
but uh, I think it is just about diplomacy, and
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, in other industry like entertainment or culture or social,
Mhm.
it is not that related to the war, trade war.
Mhm. Mhm.
So politically, I don't like Japan and their policies, but and what is that? Their trade sanctions, but
Mhm.
uh, I know that there are a lot of Japanese fans of BTS
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
can yeah be held in Japan, of course.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm. We
Okay. Well,
uh,
that is good. So,
mhm.
based on your opinion, it should not affect, right? The other probably other parts of your culture. Like, if it's only for the government, it has to be between the government only, right?
Yeah, right, right.
So it
But
should not
in
affect the.
yeah, but
Oh,
in the
go ahead.
article, there was
Mhm.
some kind of a problem that we heard in Japan. Mama,
Mhm.
yeah, Mama
Mhm.
is gonna be held in Japan, but yeah,
Mhm.
eventually, yeah, it it is going to be held
Mhm.
in Japan. So yeah, I think
Mhm.
it is not related to the entertainment industry,
Yep.
including Mama.
Yeah, I think so too, right? So it should not affect other industries as well.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's good. All right. But, instead of being negative about it, you should be really proud because, you are still influencing Japan,
Mm.
even though there isn't really a good relationship between, Japanese and some Koreans, right?
You mean individually?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking generally, but for some, right? I mean, even
Mm.
though there isn't really a good relationship between some Japanese and some Koreans, it should not affect everyone, right?
Yeah, yeah, it can be. Yes, in some.
Mhm.
But I think generally, uh, Koreans don't hate Japanese
Mhm.
individually, just don't
Yeah,
like
I think
their
so too.
government or their political policies.
Mhm. Mhm. So it's not really, between Koreans and Japanese, but just the government, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see. All right. Well, I guess that's the reason why, Koreans are continuously influencing a lot of Japanese, right? Imagine I guess they've been topping the Mama Awards, right, for 3 years, 3 consecutive years.
Actually, not in already Japan.
Mhm.
In the
But in
last
different
part.
countries too. Uh-huh.
In the last part of the article,
Mhm.
it had in Macau, Singapore, and Hong Kong.
Mhm. Oh, different. Yeah.
Yeah, so next year it will be held in Japan first, I think.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, given that it will be held in Japan, I guess this would be my last question now. If you ever get the chance to, go and watch, them perform in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna go there or no?
Ah, if I
Would you go or not?
if I can I can get a chance, I of course
Mhm.
I will go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Oh, you should.
very, yeah, limited chance, I think, because there are a lot of
Mhm.
fans and it is very hard to get their ticket. So,
Yeah. I mean, not everyone can afford it, right?
mm-mm. Yeah, right.
Okay. But anyway, Sunny, thank you so much for sharing a lot about, your opinion,
Mm-hmm.
okay, regarding the article that we talked about today.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give a quick comment, okay, before we end the class. So, for me, generally, you did a great job in,
Mm-hmm.
having and sharing a conversation with me today.
Mm-hmm.
What I have observed is that you are not hesitating to tell a story. So that means you are confident about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You can also answer questions quickly,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is your strength. However, I noticed that there are some flaws on your sentences which needs to be addressed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so like there are sentences that you tend to, say and they're not complete. So sometimes your subject is missing, sometimes there's no object, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the verb tense is incorrect. I have
Mm-hmm.
put, my comments on my feedback so you can read
Okay.
through them as your guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry because you are talking a lot, so I know you will improve faster.
Yeah.
Anyhow, what you did today is just simply amazing. Okay, so
Okay.
I also included, by the way, I also included some vocabulary and pronunciation practice on my feedback, so you
Mm,
can check them later. All right.
okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Sunny, it's nice to meet you, and I hope to see you next time.
Okay. See you.
All right. See you. Bye bye.
Bye.